Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to continue with the world event, so yeah, let's check it out. Currently we are in Chapter 3, Saving Christmas, and we're on this quest here to defeat Santa. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And looks like they have one skill here, so at the end of the turn we'll transform a random wounded enemy into an explosive gift, and that gift deals damage when he dies to adjacent allies. Got it. That's not Santa at all. Ha! That look on your face, thinking about buying some warmer clothes? Don't worry, you'll have no use for them soon. Santa, why don't you give me a break? I'm fed up with your jokes. This is not Santa, this is the evil's helper. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. Okay, and we have the Lady Snow over here, freezes our Chaos heroes when they come into play. Also deals some damage at the end of the turn to Frozen heroes. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll go with the Floss here on B2 to get some extra summons, also poison. Okay, we have the Bravi Deadly Blade dealing some damage to our range heroes, also some extra damage to our Warlord when attacked. We'll go with the Yorick here on the open lane C. Or the extra summon, rather. Do you even understand what's going to happen if the Eternal Winter comes? I don't care. All that matters is that she'll dethrone you. I've never heard a good word from you, but Holda's kind to me. Vixen and the elders are no better either. Locked up the poor girl instead of thanking her for saving the plane. I could be nice. Just, you can't threaten us here. Okay, so that was Santa. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have this next quest here. Activate Legendary Obelisk in Place of Powers 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Place of Power. As you can see, our level has we have a new level now, and our rewards have now increased. We'll activate the Legendary Obelisk 4 times. We're a little short right now because we only have 3 attempts, but we'll see if we can get some bonus runes.
Legendary.
Okay, we got 2 Vixen and some gems, and we're a little short on runes right now, and we also didn't get the new hero, which is also unfortunate. So we will have to get some more runes, and we will see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back. Currently we're on this quest here, activate Legendary Obelisk in Place of Power 4 times. We have done that offline, and so we are now complete, so we will continue. Hey, it's another ad. Lovely. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. Up top, we have the use the Sir Biscuit skin to defeat other players 2 times. Behind that, we have boost any of the event legendaries 9 times. On the bottom here, get 1600 souls of legendary heroes in summons or in chest. We'll try and do as many as we can. So in this case, let's start first with this one up top. This one is use the Sir Biscuit skin to defeat other players 2 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our squad. What we'll do is change to the Sir Biscuit skin. The Sir Biscuit skin is part of the Son of Woods family, otherwise known as Cookie here. We'll equip our pet just to make our battles a little easier. And then we will head out and head over to the league. Currently we do have all of our chest slots filled, but that's okay. We just need to win 2 battles and see how long this will take us. Oh, we should probably also get rid of the auto as well. Okay, at this point now, they have the Ogre here with some block and also some random damage to our heroes. We're going to go with our... we're going to go over here with our group, just to silence here and just clear it out. Okay, we have the Koshi the Immortal here, giving negative attack to our heroes, also with an attack boost for later. We'll go with our Poison Floss over here, just to give us a little bit of protection. We can also take advantage of the Tengu giving us an attack boost whenever we summon a nature hero. Okay, we force the silence, so that's good. Okay, we have the Scrap the King of Garbage with an attack steal and extra attack. We will look to clear this out now. We'll use the Grace here on a 1, then giving some attack boost over to our plants, summoned from the Poison Floss. Okay, we have the Deadlord here with some zombies blocking our way. We'll go with the presents, or the gifts rather. And then also we'll go with the Masora here on A3. Hopefully we get as many copies as we can. In this case, by destroying a couple of heroes. we do have the 7 extra attacks. And that might be enough for lethal here. Okay, so that was victory number 1. We'll need to get another battle to win. And we're facing an ogre again, this time without a pet, so that's a little better for us. Okay, they have the Aharon God's Will here with some phantom attack and also evasion. We're going to block with the Groot here on A3, just to get rid of the phantom attack and also the evasion stat. Whoa! The Apollo over here summons some mental shield, and then also will give negative attack to our heroes. We're going to wait one more turn and use our silent skill to get rid of that. So for the time being, we will summon the Tengu here on the open lane D. Yeah! Okay, even better that we did wait for the silence. We have the Eric the Grey here with some attack steal, and then also giving extra attack to the enemies. We'll go with our gifts. We'll next go with our silent skill to stop these skills. And then we will... We'll follow up next with the Yorick here on B1, getting an attack boost by destroying the presence in the buildings. Okay, we did force the silence. Okay, we have another scrap over here. What we'll do is we'll summon our own scrap here on C3. With the extra attack and the damage behind, we did clear out the Apollo, and then with the attack steal, got rid of the scrap. Okay, we have the Villaino Mad Genius with the negative attack to our heroes, also the healing skill at the end. We'll go with our health runes, and then we'll also follow up with the Yoster here on A2. And as you can see, not enough to deal lethal yet, but we are setting up for the next couple of turns, especially too with the stones coming out. As you can see with the Yoster at the beginning of the turn, dealing damage to all the enemies for each one of our allies. We'll go next with the Tengu here on A1 to give an attack boost over to our heroes. And then also clear out the Villaino Mad Genius to stop the health boost. Okay, we got rid of another scrap. We'll summon one more scrap. And there we go. So that was the other victory over there. And we're also back to League 1. Great. That will help us get some more souls for later. Okay. At this point, we will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have the next quest here. Boost any of the event legendaries 9 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to our squad. What I'll do is close this out and then head over to the guild and then activate a bonus over here at the very right. Just for one day, that will allow us to lower the cost of the boost. And then we'll head over to, once again, our squad. And then we will boost our legendary heroes. In this case right now, we don't have the new event hero, but we do have the other 2. So let's go boost those. Start with the Vixen, which is a nature ranged hero. And as you see, for each boost, it does go up in cost. It does count for our quest, so we'll just need to do a couple of these. Okay, so that is... Ugh. You know what? Oh, I forgot. Because we don't have the hero, we're going to be kind of stuck over here. Well, let's see. Let's head over to the Santa next. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and it gets prohibitively more expensive as we do this up top. So we will actually need to wait for the Holda. Otherwise, we can do this bottom quest for now. So we'll do this one. So get 1,600 souls of legendary heroes in Summon's Orange Chest. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Summon Hall. Looks like we have a free open. Might as well take advantage of that. See if we can get some legendary souls.
Epic.
Okay, nothing over here, but we did get the rare version of the Holda, so that's nice. We'll head out of the Summon Hall, and then we'll head back to the League. We do have some of these legendary chests. We will open 2 of them in order to give us some space for additional chests. Okay, so as you can see, it does count for this quest. We'll open up one more.
Legendary.
And, ooh, we got some Justia, not bad. Okay, so at this point, we are complete with that. We could wait once more in order to get the Holda, but I think for now, just looking at the math in terms of our map, because we do want to take advantage of these extra journey attempts. So we're actually going to skip the boost the event legendaries and just continue over here. We'll lose a little bit of runes, but that is okay. Okay, we have the next quest here, defeat Avenger. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to a battle, and yeah, it's up here. And they do have 2 skills, so whenever they're attacked, they will freeze 3 random ranged enemies. Also, whenever an ally is attacked, they will, whenever an ally attacks, they will get vampirism. Oh, I forgot to change our skin. Hey, no dialogue either. I guess they took the suggestion from the players due to the survey and started to take some of that away. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. Okay, and we have this Harbinger of Death with some flight, also some extra attack boost to Chaos allies, and then also damage to our heroes whenever a male hero dies. We'll go with our gifts first, and then we'll follow up next with the... we'll follow up next with this grace here on C1. Just want to clear out the buildings and then set up for the next couple of turns. Okay, we have the Terror from Below here, freezing a non-chaos, non-building hero for a turn. We don't have any of those, so unfortunately the next hero that we end up summoning will be frozen. As you can see there, but that is okay. Okay, we had the Yoster deal damage at the beginning of the turn. We're going to go with our, let's see, remember it freezes 3 of our ranged heroes, so what we'll do is we'll actually not summon a ranged hero for now, but we will summon a melee hero in order to take advantage of the skill. So let the grace hit, break the shield off the melee hero from the turn before. Okay, and you see the Yoster clearing out some more damage. Whoa! And we'll attack on the open lane A, and there we go. So that was Avenger. Okay, we'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Oh, here we go. Okay, another ad. All right, we have the next set of quests here. Up top, perform Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. Behind that, we have Soulbind the event Legendaries 9 times. On the bottom here, we have spend 30,000 runes. We'll try and do as many as these quests as we can. We're actually going to save the runes for later because there is a quest at the very end around here where we'll need to spend more runes. Also, in preparation for the next quest, the one where we need to soulbind the heroes, we would rather be able to unlock the Holda so that way we can use the demigod and potentially get enough souls to actually finish up the event. So at this point, we will hold off until we can get the Holda, and then we will try for this quest. So we will see you guys later. All right, guys, we are back. Currently, we're on this quest here, perform Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. We were actually doing the bottom quest before this one here, and to spend 30,000 runes in order to actually complete the Soulbind, which we actually did get the Holda offline, so that's good. So we did a little bit of spending, but now we're going to do this top quest here. So once again, perform Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Summon Hall. Because we are actually a little behind in the number of souls that we need for this world event, what we'll do is we'll actually spend on the Miracle Summons. As you can see here, we have plenty of souls over here. And just to make sure that we know what we're going to spend it on, we'll head it over to our squad. And we'll check out the Holda. The Holda here is a... Trying to remember if... Oh, it's a Chaos Hero. There we go. I didn't remember if we had to specify if it was melee or ranged. But yeah, so we'll go back to the Summon Hall, and then we'll head over to the Miracle Summon, and then we will spend 20x for the Chaos Heroes. Also, we do have a chance of doubling our copies if we do end up getting, so let's do our 10x. So this is the first 10.
Epic! Epic! Epic!
And we'll just open all of them here.
Epic!
As you see, we're getting double copies of the event rares and epics, and hopefully we actually open the legendary as well.
Legendary.
Okay, we got 1k copy of Villain Nomad Genius, not bad.
Epic. 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 Epic.
Yeah, it'd be a little better if we ended up having a single type of hero for a world event. So in other words, all chaos, all nature, or all order. But yeah, this is fine. We'll be able to get at least a decent amount of copies of heroes. All right, so we'll open up another 10x over here and finish out that quest.
Epic.
Legendary.
Okay, and we did not get the Holda, which is unfortunate.
Epic.
Got some Regardus, which is okay.
Epic.
If we end up getting a lot of these rares, we might actually have enough in order to just evolve to the number of Holda souls needed at the end of this chapter. But it remains to be seen.
Epic. Epic.
As you can see, more of the event rares coming up.
Epic.
And a little bit more. Nice, not bad. Okay, so we are now complete with that quest. We will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have this next quest over here, Soulbind any of the event legendaries 9 times. We do have this one complete, but we are actually pretty close to finishing the other quest, so let's do that one down here. This one is spend 30,000 runes, so we'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the place of power. We'll do some spending on the legendary Obelisk, and hopefully we get some bonus runes.
Legendary.
We do not, but we just need one more spend, and so we'll have to wait until we get some more runes, and we will see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back. Currently we're on this quest here, spend 30,000 runes. We did get some more bonus runes and ground some other runes offline as well, so we are now complete. So we will now also continue. We'll grab both rewards as well, which is kind of nice. Okay, we have this next quest here, defeat Vixen. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And looks like they have 2 skills, so whenever any hero dies, we'll freeze a random enemy, and then whenever an ally appears, they will get a skill that will allow them to attack seal. Here you are again, Lord Protector. Where's your help? Pangea is in danger, and you went missing again. Watch your tone with me, Vixen. This isn't how you talk to the Lord Protector. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this turtle teacher over here with some spikes and flight. We'll go with the Yorick here on D1 to deal some damage to the buildings. Oh, looks like, we froze our heroes. That's okay. I forgot about that freezing skill there. All right, so in this case, we'll have to do damage this way. We got the Lord of the Forest over here blocking our Yorick. And we have our passive damage with the Morgoth over here. And now listen here. Holda saved Drotkvet, but instead of gratitude, you locked her up. You could have protected her. What do you want from me? The elders were no more. I was alone, scared of her magic. My powers weren't enough to subdue her. All you had to do was treat her with kindness. Then she wouldn't have turned into a monster. Is kindness the only answer here? Okay, so that was Vixen. We will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, it looks like we have this quest already completed. This one here is level up any of the event legendaries to level 15. We do have actually a Santa and a Vixen higher than that, so that is why this one is already complete. So we will now continue. Okay, we have another ad. Okay, we have this next quest here, defeat villain. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to another battle. And they do have one skill over here, so at the end of the turn, we'll transform a random wounded enemy into an explosive gift, and that gift has a skill. Whenever it dies, it deals damage to adjacent allies. Okay, no dialogue. All right, let's take a look at the buildings. Okay, and we'll summon the Yorick here on lane C to break the buildings. We'll get an attack boost over here. And there we go. So that was Villain. I really do miss the dialogue. Okay, let's head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. We have up top, spend 3,500 gems. Behind that, we have level up Holda to level 17. On the bottom here, we have spend 50,000 runes. We'll try and do as many of these as we can. So let's start off with this quest up top. This one here is spend 3,500 gems. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the summon hall. What we'll actually do is put some attempts into the legendary draft. So that will require us to do quite a bit of battles. And so we will see you guys later. All right, guys, we are back. Currently, we're on this quest here, spend 3,500 gems. We have done that offline due to the legendary draft, and so we will now continue. Okay, we have this next quest over here, level up Holda to level 17. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the squad. As you can see, we did get some copies of Holda through a combination of getting the legendary hero and also evolving some of the rares. Currently, we do have a few more, so let's see if we can evolve those. And we're a little short, need about 100 copies. What we'll do is, we actually have the setup now. We'll head out of the roadmap, and then we'll go head over to the event center. We used our refreshes in the mystery store in order to get both the epic and the legendary version of Holda available. In this case, we just need the minimum amount, so what we'll do is we'll spend a little bit of gems. As you can see, we do have epic versions of the Holda. We'll now do some evolve. And after leveling up the Holda here, we do have the Holda to level 17. So in this case, we are complete. We'll head back to the roadmap. We're actually going to skip this bottom quest over here to spend 50,000 runes because we're a little short on that. So in this case, we will just continue. Okay, we have this next quest here, open mystical box in place of power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the place of power. As you can see, the mystical boxes we have been saving throughout the past chapters are now ready. So in this case, we'll open them up. And hopefully we get some bonus runes or some decent amount of heroes.
Legendary.
Okay, some Vixen, which we have seen. Some bonus runes, which are helpful. More bonus runes.
Legendary.
And some Santa. Okay. Not bad. We are now complete with that quest, so we'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, another ad. All right, we are on the final quest of the world event. This is defeat Holda. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they have 2 skills, so whenever they are attacked, they will freeze 3 random ranged enemies. And then whenever an ally attacks, they will get vampirism. Lord Protector, your days are numbered. All these years in prison, I longed for nothing but to unleash the eternal winter on you all. I promised myself I'd turn all humans into frostwalkers, bound to my will, and you won't stop me. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this axe over here, which has an attack boost for every chaos ally, as well as some adjacent damage and when attacked, and some extra attack. We will look to get rid of it with the Yoaster here on D1. Also starting to set up with some damage to the field.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, they had this leader Nilin that summoned some hollows, but we did do our damage at the beginning of the turn. We'll go with, let's see here, we'll go with the Grace here on B1 just to clear out these buildings. As you can see, once we attacked the Holda, we had our range heroes frozen. Okay, we had the Freddy over here being destroyed by the Yoaster. We'll attack on the open lane A with the Tengu. I don't believe you. You're not heartless. You once saved an entire plane from annihilation. You didn't want the world to die. That I did. And I wanted them to see that. I wanted gratitude, but all I got was betrayal. Leave your regrets behind. I know you want to protect, not harm and destroy. Let's save Christmas from the sly Santa instead. We won't let him ruin the celebrations. Let's build snow castles and ice slides together. We'll have a blast. How nice. Right, so that was Holda. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, and this is the biography / end card for Holda. So, summoned to Pangaea by the Elders, Holda saved Rotvet in the Plane Wars, turning the Fallen into her risen warriors to crush the enemy armies. But after the victory, Head Elder Vixen locked Holda up in the dungeon, fearing her immense power. That day, she swore to one day break free and take her revenge. But now we're making ice slides. All right, so we will grab our rewards. As you can see, we do have that nice little medal and our rewards as well. Okay, and at this point now, with the remaining runes, we will head over to the Place of Power and activate some obelisks. So in this case, we have our legendary obelisk over here. Let's skip the animation.
Legendary.
And we did get some bonus runes, got some copies of Vixen and Holda, so that's good. Keep activating.
Legendary.
Okay, we are currently out of the runes. We did get a small amount of heroes. Very varied. We'll head back to the Place of Power here. We do have a couple of these mystical boxes, so we'll open those up. Okay, some more runes. Some more runes, okay. As you can see, the rewards are getting better for these mystical boxes, so eventually we might be able to get even more copies of those heroes.
Legendary.
Okay, no more runes at this point. Let's see if we have one more mystical box. Okay. Okay, some more runes still.
Legendary.
Okay, and we are out of runes, and doesn't look like the mystical box did fill up. We could spend a little more runes in order to get one more attempt at the legendary obelisk, but I think it's okay. We can just stop here. And so overall, this world event wasn't too bad. I do mention going to the event center and using these refreshers in order to get extra copies. That is one of the, I guess, you get around the VIP part in terms of needing extra souls. Normally in the market here, you would need VIP in order to get some more copies and also use some copper coins. But yeah, pretty nice overall. So yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happysplasher, signing off.